Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy Steen. The workout today is a beginner lower body workout. All right, here's your format. We're going to do 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds in between. I'm going to hit each circuit through twice. All right, there will also be a little bit of active rest in there to kick the heart rates up and to give our muscles a little break, but keep our body flowing throughout the workout. You're going to require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and here are the ones I might suggest a beginner use. Of course, lift within your own abilities. I'll also use a bench today, but if you don't have one, I'll show you modification. I will start you with a warm up and we'll end with a cool down. Don't forget our holiday hustle challenge is here. It's very exciting. You can grab a calendar for the month. It's only $10. It's going to help you stay in a structured workout rhythm, even when things get really busy with the holidays. Click or tap the card at the top of the screen or check in the description below. Download yours and get started today. All right, are you ready to move daily? Me too. Let's go. All right, folks, we can put strength on the watch here today. All right, let's warm things up. We're gonna start with some hip cars. Knee is soft and we're gonna come up and around. Really big circles, nice and slow. We're getting the ball and socket in the hip warmed up. Excellent. All right, reverse direction. 3 this way. And switch sides, up and around. And switch directions, right from behind. This is always a burner for me, going slower. It's good though. Very good. Let's take it wide. A little side to side lunge, reach your hips back right here. Don't go too low if you haven't done a lot of side lunging. We don't want you to pull your inner thigh here, but if you have done it before, really reach those hips back. You can draw the shoulder to the opposite knee. Keep it wide and hand to toe tap. Last one here. Very good. On a wall or something, hold on for balance. All right, knee is soft, foot is flexed, and a little gentle kick back here. Don't arch the back. It's just a little squeeze of the glute. Two more here. And switching sides and kick. Two more. Good. Let's go into some front kicks here. If you can't kick high, just want you to kick low right there. And finishing with some calf raises up to tiptoes here. That's it. Two more, and there we go. All right, take a look at the screen. We are gonna start with cardio, get the blood flowing. Join me right now. Okay, starting with your cardio, we're gonna start with a single, double butt kick. All right, so 2 singles, and then hit that double there. Get ready, this is gonna get the blood flowing. Single, here we go. Single, and double here. Back to single, 1, 2, and double here. That's it. and into your kickstand deadlift. You could start this if you wish without any weights. I'll start holding 10 pounds. I'll call halfway. We're gonna hinge at the hips. One toe is up on the tiptoe, the other one is flat. And hinge right here. Reach your hips back and then squeeze your glutes at the top. Reach and up. So you're thinking like you're shutting a car door shut with your butt. That's how far you want to reach it back. All right, switching sides and reach. We're gonna stick with one of these dumbbells here, make our way to the ground for our glute thrust. All right, feet are shoulder width apart, place that dumbbell on your pelvis. This could be done without a weight as well. And up and down, squeeze at the top. Up and low, squeeze at the top. If you find yourself sliding, just readjust your feet, okay? You wanna make sure your feet are under the knees.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running around in circles, screaming out your name.
Very nice. All right, let's move back to the top of this circuit there. Make sure there's no weights in your way. All right, and take your time if you feel like you're dizzy getting off the ground. Single, single, double butt kick. Here we go. And single, single, double here. Let's go. This is our opportunity to increase that heart rate a bit here. Okay, back to the top. Well, we were at the top, but back to the top of the strength part. Sticking with the 10s and hitting that kickstand deadlift. Again, I'll call half. One foot is on your tiptoe. And we hinge, reaching hips back and power up. So working a little glute and hamstring on that front leg here. Last one on this side. And switch and hinge. Okay, back to our glute thrust. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier. I'll take a 15-pound dumbbell to the ground. You can stick without weight or stick with the weight you had before. Feet are close to the bottom. Squeeze at the top. 1,000 low. 1,000 low. That's it. All right, I'm gonna switch the order of our cardio here since we're down here anyway. We're gonna go right into our fire hydrant. So on all fours, I'll go this way maybe. We're out to the side, I'll call half and we'll switch legs. All right, here we go, and up. Push up through the shoulder blades. You don't want that upper back to sag. You're just coming out to the side right like that. All right, switching sides and reach. Very nice. Make your way up to standing. Again, make sure you're not dizzy. And we'll go into a plie squat. If you can't do a plie squat, you could do an inner thigh leg lift if you wish. I'll hold to 12. Nice and wide, knees out over toes. And we drop and squeeze at the top. Now, again, if you haven't done a lot of plie squats, don't go super low. Just go a little bit. Get your body used to it a little bit to start. If you've done it, and you can drop lower, feel free.
To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection, I think about you. For you, my love, you drive me crazy, tell me what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to.
Let's set that down. Now we'll go into our single, double, high knee. So single, single, double right there. All right, kicking the heart rate up with cardio. Here we go. And single, single, double, 1, 2. Single, single, double, 1, 2. Okay, nice. Back to the fire hydrant. All right, you could add a little weight here if you want. I'll try with a 3-pound dumbbell just behind my knee. Okay, with or without a weight is fine. And we lift. Just a nice abduction out to the side here. Mini bands, like a light resistance band, works well on this exercise as well. We just don't have time to do that big slip on and off with this workout here. All right, switching sides and up.
Take me back. I know I messed it up like your father. You know you shouldn't care, but you bother. Take me back.
Nice. Let's go into our plie squat. I'm gonna stick with the 12-pound dumbbell. Again, inner thigh leg lift if you don't want to squat. Nice and wide. Here we go. Low and up and squeeze. Okay, let's finish off with the cardio on this circuit. Then we'll take a little water break. Single, single, double, high knee. Okay, rapid fire, let's kick it up. Here we go. Single, single, double here. Single, single, double. Nice. Okay, good job, everyone. Grab a sip of water. Take a look at the screen. You can see there what's coming up next. All right, if you need a longer break, where's my water? It's over there. If you need a longer break, pause the video, but join me back. We're gonna start with cardio again. I'm just gonna scooch my chair out of the way. Moving into ice skaters, you're gonna come back, bring the back foot right behind, front foot in alignment with the arm, tap, pause. Here we go, back is flat, pause. Reach, pause. I want you in full control before you take off again. Okay, that is how we practice stability, making sure that our muscles in our thighs, core, are available to us while we're in motion. Of course, you can jump this if you have that in you. Keep your back flat and your chest up, eyes on me. There you go, pause. And into our sit squats. Okay, if you don't have something to sit on, you could sit on a wall. I'm gonna hold 8-pound dumbbells up on my shoulders. Nice wide stance and push through the heel. All right, so you're up and slow descent. Or of course you could do a regular sumo squat here as well without the chair. The goal here is not to use your hands on your thighs, and you're controlling the down. So control, control, control. That's it. We're gonna make our way down to the ground again. On to your side for a lying leg lift. This could be done with a resistance band around as well, but we're gonna keep you on the same side for a full 40 seconds. Leg lift here. Let's work. So one way to add tension if you don't have a resistance band, of course, would be to hold a very light dumbbell right here on the thigh. I could put tension with my own hand, or just rely on my body weight right here, which is probably gonna be good for me today. Good. You're doing well. You only have 15 seconds left on this side, so stay with me. I'm feeling the burn as well. Like fire. Let's flip it over. All right. Right here, you can prop your head up with your hands. Foot is flexed and we're straight up and down. 40 seconds. Here we go. And lift. Now on round 2, we're gonna tilt that toe down and we're gonna come back to a diagonal kick instead, targeting a little bit more of our glutes, right? This is maybe a little bit of glute minimus, or the medial glute sort of at the top. And of course, you've got your adductor muscles here, the exterior of your thigh, that IT band. This is a good one as well. 3 seconds. And we're standing back up for our cardio again. So up you get. This is a lot of up and down, but that is a very functional movement pattern that we should have as we age. So I don't feel sorry about giving this to you. Hinge at the hips here. Ice skater, we step and pause. Gain control, that's it. Stick your chest out, up here. So the more you align that front arm and the back leg with that stationary leg, the more challenging it will be because you're narrowing your base of support. You could keep it wider here if it's too challenging, but control, then make a step. Good, shake that out. Going into your sit squat again. I'm sticking with these 8-pound dumbbells up on my shoulders. wide stance, and push through the heel. Straight up, through the heel, control the down. Don't plop down into that seated position. I am letting my body weight go on my chair. To make it more challenging, you could just tap. Okay, that's an option here.
Too much money spent on fuel, beating heartache on the move.
Very good. Making your way down to the ground. Remember I said we're going to tilt the toe down and do a diagonal kick. So from your side, you're gonna roll forward slightly and then diagonal kick back. Here we go. Now, if you're not comfortable with this, feel free to do it how we did it round one, up to the side. This is a bit more glute, and you don't wanna kick very high. All right, we're not trying to arch the back at all. We just wanna activate that glute with a little kick back, little kick back. And of course, holding that leg in the air for this extended period of time is gonna activate those muscles. Only 10 seconds here, folks. Stay with me. Very good, give that a little hug. All right, switching sides, flip over. Slight forward rotation there and kick back behind to the diagonal. Halfway, stay with me on this side. Feeling the fire, almost there. Very good, okay. Let's make our way to standing. And take a little water break. We've got one more little circuit for you, so check it out on the screen and join me back. All right, back to cardio. Make sure your chair and weights are out of the way. We're gonna go into a grapevine knee, so step behind, elbow to knee, right there. Okay, nice and quick. We'll kick that heart rate back up for one last set here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee.
Blow my mind with a warning. You digging deep within me. I feel obsessed. I can't help myself falling into the widest ocean again. Can't forget. You got me wrapped around it. You feel me.
Okay, I'm gonna take a weight down to the ground, a 12-pound. Go into frog pumpers. So a bit different than a glute thrust. This time, feet are touching, knees stay equal distance out to the sides. And I'm gonna squeeze at the top. So you're here. And we're gonna do a little bit more rapid fire. So up and down, no pause at the top on this one. You just wanna keep those knees fall out to the side like that and have a good handle on your dumbbell here. Now, if you're slipping at all, just readjust your feet closer to your bottom and keep working. Very nice. All right, let's set that dumbbell aside and going into a tall seated leg lift. So you're here, we're just gonna hit that little lift. I'll call halfway, so just 20 seconds aside. And lift it here and up. Working that hip flexor, our quad. 20 20 seconds will probably be adequate here. This hip flexor needs work. We need to keep it nice and strong, okay, but it doesn't take much because we don't use it that often. All right, switch sides, just in time for me. Try to sit tall. Last 5 seconds. Very good. Okay, one more round, everyone. That is it for us. Let's go. So into your grapevine. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3.
Circled in an arrow heart. Somehow you made me feel whole. I wouldn't have to be alone. No, I would never be alone.
Good. And down on the ground for our frog pumper, sticking with my 12-pound dumbbell here. Of course, no weight is fine as well. Feet together, knees are out to the side, and feet are close to the bottom. Rapid fire. Up and down. Let's go. You're doing well, halfway. Keep those knees out wide. Okay, finishing off with our seated leg raise. So again, just 20 seconds aside, 20 a leg. You're super tall, little pulses, ready and work, up and up. Good, starting to feel the burn. And switch your side and lift. Ten seconds, everyone. Stay in the pocket, don't stop. Push, push, you've got this. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1 and done. And you've moved daily in your lower body and cardio session. Nice work, folks. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to check out our Holiday Hustle Challenge. Check the links below and join for a stretch if you can. Well done, everyone. Let's take it down to the ground. We're gonna start with a seated stretch. Nice and tall, and grab that leg over. Okay, draw it toward your chest. And a torso turn, make sure those shoulders are low. We're just stretching through that glute. Okay, how did you find that workout? Was it a bit easy for you? Was it too challenging? It's tough to put out like a beginner workout because I'm unsure where everyone's level's at. Switch sides. Some people absolutely can't do any squats or lunges. Other people are beginners and have fine knees and can do them, right? But then some of the advanced workouts are quite intense. And so it's been a challenge for me to sort of create some intermediate workouts. I would probably call this one a little bit more beginner given the fact there was 2 sets, but you could certainly kick up the game a little bit by hitting all of that for 3 sets instead of the 2. Let's go into a butterfly stretch. Feet together, knees fall apart and gently press down. That is a good way to, get more volume on each specific muscle group. And that really is the driver of hypertrophy. So that's the instigator of an increase in muscle in your body. So if you want to build muscle, if you just hit 1 set of everything, like 1 round, you're not putting enough volume, they call it, on that muscle in order for it to grow. So what we really want, let's go into a hamstring stretch, hinge forward at the hips, is between 10 and 15 sets per muscle group in your week. And as a beginner, that's going to be too overwhelming. So we don't ever want to start there, right? That's something that we want to work up to. And also, I've said this before, switch sides. If you are a beginner, going from 0 to something, you're going to see some good adaptations right off the hop. The muscles are going to respond quite nicely because they haven't had the stimulus before. If you've been in it for a long, long time, and you still haven't challenged the muscles toward failure or increased your volume, increased your weights, you're not going to see good gains. So if you want to see good gains, let's go into a quad stretch here. Grab your shoelaces, push your hips towards me. If you want to see good gains, progressive overload is the ticket to ride. So that means you've got to come back to a workout like this, hit it again another time in the week, right? Or repeat this whole thing right now and do it for another 25 minutes or whatever the length was. And that will give you some good volume in a week. Now, everyone's schedules switch sides and life has to be taken into account, but plus your own goals. Like, what is it that you really want to achieve? Do you want to really have a defined physique? Is that a target for you? Is that a goal for you? If it is, then that's what you'll need. If it's not, and you just want to move a little bit, keep your body moving, get some blood flow, do a little this, little that, then you know what? That's better than sitting on the couch as well, in my opinion. But growth takes a lot. Hinge forward right here. Grab those shoes if that's available for you and just gently pull toward you. Yeah, growth takes time. It takes consistency. It takes effort. It's not easy to lift heavier weights and challenge yourself and stay in the pocket when it feels like your muscles are coming toward fatigue. Like, it's painful. Not in a bad way, but it's hard. It's work. And I think sometimes people don't know how much work it is in order to get a physique that they might observe someone else having and say, well, how did you do that? Some people are willing to and some people aren't, and that's totally fine. Everyone's allowed their own, goals, but it does take work, it takes consistency, and it takes effort. But if you want to do it, we're here to help you. Hey, check out our membership. You can click or tap right there. That's where we give all the coaching on stuff like this, and we'd love to see you. All right, see you all in the next workout.